Nigeria's tax reform bills are a set of 4 bills aimed at reforming the country's tax system. Now, these bills are the Nigeria Tax Bill, that's the NTAB of 2024. This bill aims to consolidate the various tax laws and expand the country's tax base. There's also the Nigeria Tax Administration Bill, that's the NTAB of 2024, which of course focuses on improving tax administration and enhancing tax compliance. The Tax Revenue Service Establishment Bill of 2024, which seeks to establish a new revenue service to oversee tax collection and management. There's also the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Bill, which of course aims to create a joint revenue board to coordinate tax revenue collection and sharing between different levels of government. Now, the overall goal of these bills is to create a more efficient and effective tax system that can generate sustainable revenue streams for national development. Some of the key objectives include addressing the challenge of multi-layer taxation, consolidating various legal frameworks relating to taxation, and also enhancing tax compliance. Well, joining me on the program at this time to discuss this further is the Special Advisor to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation on Public Affairs, Terrence Kuanum. Thank you so much for your time on the program, Mr. Kuanum.
Thanks for having me.
All right, great. Just to, an overview of what this bill is about. We know that this bill has generated a lot of reaction, particularly from the northern region of the country. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, thanks so much for that question. We are into a phase that have eluded us for a long time. You know that in the last 50 years, we've not had any tax reform bills or laws in this country. And so for it to have come at this time with the bold decision of Mr. President, obviously we expected different opinions that are going to come with it. And so, but in as much as we're in a democracy, we are advising our people to see this bill from an objective mindset so that it will benefit all of us. This bill is not about the North, it's not about the South, it's about Nigeria and the development of this country. We are going to reform our tax laws, and obviously it is going to stabilize our economy, it's going to stabilize our national integration, and to bring development to our people.
But I'm talking about bringing development to the people. Many northern political, will I call it, figures seem not to go with it. There are strong reservations from governors, even to lawmakers. Many are even apprehensive that this might bring some sort of major shift as regards revenue generation in those parts of the country. Why do you think that is?
No, that statement is not correct, because I'm also from the North. I'm in support of the bill. And so many Northerners are in support of the bill. Okay. And most of the people that you are insinuating that are from the North and are not in support of the bill might not have even read the bill, and X, Y, Z. So it's not a correct statement. And the tax bill is not about shortchanging any part of this country. And I can assure you that very senior members of the northern extraction of this country, community leaders, religious leaders, and opinion leaders are in support of this bill. So that statement is not correct. And so if a microscopic few, of which there must be dissenting voices on these issues, because we are in a democracy and so many people have their opinions and they have to air it out, and all these things need to be put into consideration for us to have a very sound law that is going to bring development to our people.
Okay, you said that you used the word microscopic view, but we know that some governors, for instance, the governor of Borno State did express reservations, as regards some of the content of the bill. And we've also seen some lawmakers on the floor of the House too, who have a bit of reservation as regards the bill too, who are also from that part. So my question to you is this. Many are requesting that there should be wider consultation, as regards the bill before it's, eventually passed. So I don't think it's a microscopic view, sir. Few.
I'm not saying it's a microscopic view. I'm saying microscopic view.
That is what I'm trying to correct. That I don't think it's a microscopic view.
Didn't reject the bill. He asked for consultation. He asked for more consultation. He didn't reject the bill. The senator you're emphasizing on didn't reject the bill.
I never said they rejected the bill. What I said is there are reservations. I never said rejected. I said reservations, sir.
No, they needed clarification on the bill, and we are ready to make clarification on the bill. The Senate itself is seeking for clarification on the bill. They are meeting with the Attorney General of the Federation and other relevant stakeholders that are going to bring input and explanations to the bill. And so it's not a rejection, and the North is not against this bill. I want that impression to be stopped completely. The North is not against this bill.
All right. Let's go on a quick break. When we return, of course, the conversation will definitely continue. Stay with us. Many thanks for staying with us. Of course, this is still Politics HQ on New Central Television, and we at this time are discussing Nigeria's tax reforms bill, which of course has been generating a lot of reaction across the nation. I have with me on the program Terrence Kuanum, is the SA to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation on Public Affairs. He joins virtually. Thank you for staying with me. Now, I would like you to give a bit of clarity to some of the gray areas, within this bill, just, for the benefit of our viewers.
Well, the fundamental issues, like that complaining about is the issue of VAT, where states will be collecting VAT and remitting to the federal government and the local governments. And obviously, some people feel that the idea of bringing it to the center and sharing it centrally should be continued. But that is not the modern way of taxation. States are independent of themselves and should be able to collect their taxes and manage their economy themselves and XYZ. These are subnational government, and that is how it is done everywhere in the world. Everywhere. And you know that this bill is also pro-poor, where the businesses that has low incomes are going to be exempted from taxes. The hospitals, education, and XYZ are exempted from taxes. So I feel the bill is about the people. And the president's philosophy about governance is about the people. And so he's taking it to the level that will bring development close to the people, and it will aid middle-class people and the less privileged also be able to strive within the society. And so I don't see anything wrong with the bill. I feel that it should be a welcome development that these proposals have come in for people to be able to stand and do business within our country without frustrations from the tax agencies and XYZ.
All right. Thank you so much. Of course, there's a lot to discuss as regards this particular bill, one of which is the issue of multiple taxation and how this would impede or impact on the ease of doing business in the country. But we are really pressed for time and we need to go. Hopefully, we'll get to bring you on the program again. Thank you so much for your time on the program, Mr. Terrence Kuanum.